Hello everybody, today I'm going to be talking to you about a new range of skincare that I've discovered that is just amazing. As you know, I've suffered from acne for probably over a year now, and at 30 years old it's not a very nice thing to go through. I think people sort of expect teenagers to have spots, but when you get to my age you're expected to have perfect flawless skin. I've been through a phase which has been really upsetting, especially as a beauty blogger, having to be on videos and go to events and have photos taken and stuff for the blog. It's always been, well, it's made me really quite self-conscious, to be honest, and it's been quite a hard thing to deal with. However, as you know, I've tried all sorts, and unfortunately not many things have worked very well, and those that haven't lasted very long, and I've had breakouts again. The doctor recommended I used Panoxyl, which looks like this, and this is a benzoyl peroxide wash. It's like a really thick cream that smells very strong and full of chemicals, and a little sort of ointment, like a gel, to apply afterwards. And I just found it too strong. Like, if I have really bad breakouts it helps, but then I find after a couple of days use, my skin, although the spots are dying down, my skin's really flaky and dry, so then you moisturise to help that and you get more spots. So it's not really working, and as you know by reading my blog and following me on Twitter, I've tried everything. But I finally found something that works, and my skin's just improving day by day by using it, and it's a range called Proactiv, which looks like this. You've probably seen the TV ads and magazine ads. Katy Perry is one of the main brand ambassadors for them. She had really bad skin and this helped her, along with many other celebrities. So I'd heard a little bit about it, but because my skin has been so bad and I've tried so many different things, I didn't want to keep trying loads of different things, because sometimes that made it worse. So I kind of left my skin for a while and just used what the doctor gave me. But it was actually, my mum's got a best friend who lives in Canada, and she has 3 daughters that are between the age of like 25 to 30 odd, and they'd suffered from some bad breakouts, and they'd been telling my mum's friend Pauline all about how amazing Proactiv was. So that obviously got back to me, and I was kind of like, well, if people I know have said that it works really well, then I can't help but give it a go. I was really lucky because Proactiv, their PR agency, got in touch with me and sent me a little sample kit to try. So I'll just talk you through what I got there, and a little bit about each product. I've tied my fringe back so you can see hopefully the whole of my skin and my face. I've only got a little bit of tinted moisturiser on and a little bit of blusher, which is amazing for me. I'd normally have to put concealer, then foundation, more concealer, powder, more concealer. So to have like really light makeup on is amazing for me. So it took, I'd say, about 2 weeks to notice a complete difference, but my skin is getting better and better day by day. So at the moment I've got like one blemish, which is here. I'll come close. And it's like a little bump, and then I've got like a few tiny bumps there, but I used to have like what I've got there literally all over, really bad on my jawline, all around my chin area, all around cheeks here, but these are all completely clear, as you can see. So I've just got a little batch, and that's hormonal. Anyway, that's my excuse right now. So it's a 3-step program. So you get a cleanser, a toner, and then a moisturiser for day and one for night, which I think is a great idea, because the one at night time can be sort of more potent, and like your skin responds better obviously when you're asleep, and it kind of repairs itself, whereas during the day you need something lighter because obviously you've got your makeup on and pollutions and blah blah blah. So I'll talk you through the process and a little bit about each product. So they're really decent size, and the packaging's nice and clean. I'd say that the smell is quite medical and quite fresh, but not in a nasty medical way. Like, just, it smells really clean and fresh, and there's like no perfumes in it or anything, which I must say, after trying all the different skincares, that really put me off, because anything that smelled girly or nice, it's like full of perfumes and bad things for your skin, so you want it to smell neutral almost. So this is a renewing cleanser, and it's got I can never pronounce this, I really should practice before I do these blooming videos. Salicylic acid. My god, how embarrassing. Okay, so you use this in morning and night, and it says to put onto damp skin, so I tend to just tie my hair back and get a little bit of water on my hands and just sort of dab my face over my makeup on an evening, and then squirt like about a 5p piece on my fingertips, rub it in my fingertips, and then just start to massage it down my face and my neck. And then I just get a flannel or a muslin cloth, get hot water, and then just rub it. Because I do wear a fair bit of makeup, and because I sort of touch my skin a lot throughout the day, I like to use the wash twice on an evening. So I'll do the first lot, which essentially gets rid of all the makeup and dirt, and then I'll get another squeeze of it to really, really, really cleanse my skin. Now I'll get a little bit on my hands, squeezes out, and it's like a turquoise colour here, and you probably won't be able to see, but it's got, no you won't, it's got tiny darker blue exfoliating beads in it. You won't be able to see that, will you? So there's little beads, and it is quite abrasive, to be honest, when you're using it every single day, but this is what's working. It just seems to completely renew your skin. Like I say, it smells really fresh. You can smell a little bit of tea tree in there. So what have we got in here? So there's chamomile, there's tea tree, there's the acid that I can't pronounce, jojoba, aloe vera. There's quite a lot of like natural ingredients in it. And so the first time I ever used this, I was amazed. Like when I rinsed my face, because my face was full of bumps and sore spots, and it just felt aggravated and horrible, but everything just seemed to calm it down. It's almost like it was pressing like all the bumps in again. It was very bizarre, but my skin just felt baby soft, and it just feels so soft and lovely. It's just amazing cleanser. So then in the morning, just in the shower or the bath, I just use it once and just give it a quick rub. Okay, so that's that. And then you get the toner, the revitalising toner, excuse me, which I find, so I've got, even though it's like a 3-step programme that you have to use them all, I have got 2 favourite products from them, and this being the main one, the toner, the second one being the night lotion, which I'll come on to. The toner is just so refreshing. It feels sort of completely invigorates your skin. So I just get a cotton wool pad and put a little bit on there. I tend to use quite a lot actually, and rub it all over the face. And then if I've got any spots or sore patches, I'll just get a little bit more and I'll press on it like so. I've used quite a few different toners before, and what usually happens is they evaporate straight away, probably all the alcohol in them, but this hasn't got any. It's got witch hazel, aloe vera, the acid in it, it's got rose, chamomile, so quite natural ingredients really. And it's just so bizarre, it's really hard to explain, but when you put it on your skin, I don't know if it'll do it on my hand for you to see, but when you apply it on your skin, it kind of just sits there as a film. You're not going to be able to see because I've got a rubbish camera, but rather than it sort of evaporating, it lays on your skin, and it lays on for a good 5 minutes or so. So in an evening when I'm doing my face, what I tend to do is I'll use the toner, and then I'll go out to the bathroom and go put my pyjamas on, and brush my teeth, and then come back, because I find that it's good for it to sit on your skin, get fully absorbed naturally, and then to put the lotions on, because I find that you'd almost be rubbing the toner off if you put the lotions on afterwards, and that again makes your skin feel really soft, nice fresh smell, amazing. So then on an evening you finish with the repairing night lotion, which has got retinol in it and the acid again. Just looking at the ingredients, see if there's anything else I can pick out. It's all in Latin and chemical names, so I can pick out that there's a chamomile again and the aloe vera, so there's a reoccurring theme, and the witch hazel and stuff. And this, it smells quite strong. It's like, well, it's kind of nice though. It's really hard to describe the smell. This is like quite a thick, you can see me pumping it up, it's quite a thick cream. So you don't need too much, but what I've found is when I've had bad breakouts, the more of this night cream that I put on, I wake up and the spots just go. So for instance, last night, I think I'd been touching my face or something, as you do at work, and on my jawline here I could feel I've got a really bad habit actually of when I'm watching the TV, and if I'm over at my mum and dad's or my friends, they'll tell me off for picking my face, but I'm not, that sounds disgusting. I'm just sort of feeling, and I could feel a massive bump. It was awful, like as though a huge spot was going to come on, and it was just, oh, I thought, oh no. And I put this repairing night lotion all over, and then I got some more, quite a big dollop, and I massaged it in like so, and I rubbed and rubbed and rubbed and rubbed. And then I woke up this morning, and because I'm sad, one of the first things that I thought about when I woke up was, what is my skin like, 'cause it's been such a big deal for me. And I was feeling my jawline for this big massive bump that was there the night before, and I couldn't find it, and it's completely gone. I honestly don't know the science behind all this, but it is amazing. Like I say, like the little bumps that I've got here, these are like 10% of how bad they were, and they were all over my face. And so today I've managed to grow a little bump on the cheek here, and you can guarantee that once I've taken my makeup off and done this this little regime, that in the morning that'll have completely gone as well. What I find as well with this, and I'm going to have to be a bit gross and graphic, but for those of you with acne and spots, you'll understand. So previous to using this skincare range, I would get a bump, if you like, and then within the sort of 12 hours of getting that bump, it would come to a head, and I would get a lot of yellow pus that would have to be squeezed and removed and then treated. But what I found with this is none of the spots come to a head, and I don't really understand why. So if anyone knows the science behind it, or if Proactiv, if you can let me know, that'd be great. But it's just amazing. Like this spot ordinarily would have come to a head, and I would have had to have squeezed it and then put spot treatment on. But what you find is you'll get a little bump, and then by the next day it's just disappeared. It's almost like suppresses it and pushes it back in. Very, very bizarre. So there's no nastiness, there's no yellow heads, there's no sort of life cycle of a spot, because they sort of, you get bumps and then they go. It's just bizarre, amazing. During the day, the third step after your cleanser and your toner is this little day lotion, and this smells strongly of tea tree. It's very thin lotion, especially compared to the thick night cream. It's very, very, very light, very strong of tea tree. It smells like stuff that they use in beauty salons on your face and stuff, and like after waxing and stuff. So it's nice. It's a nice product, and I do use it. But what I found last week is my skin felt really dry with it suddenly got really, really cold here, and I had like a dry flaky nose, and I had dry skin around my eyes and stuff. So I used a lot more of this than usual. So I put quite a lot actually on during the day, and I did the same the next day. And when I came to do the regime at night, my skin was flaking. It was as though the moisturiser had actually flaked my skin. So yeah, I mean, I had a little bit of a read, and it does say, if bothersome dryness or peeling occurs, reduce application. So this has got rosemary, chamomile, the acid to clarify and prevent breakouts, and tea tree. So I think it was just a little bit too strong for me. So I'm still using it. I haven't not used it every day, but I would say for my entire face, I would just use that much. Whereas I was using probably 3 or 4 times that when my skin felt really dry. So if your skin does feel really, really dry, what I would recommend is this other product that they've got, which is their green tea moisturiser. Can't see because of the silly light. I'm hoping for Christmas that I get a good camera. So it's non-comedogenic, so it doesn't block your pores, and it soothes and calms dry skin. Oil-free formula as well. This smells absolutely gorgeous, and it's like a clear gel moisturiser, and it just smells of green tea, and it's beautiful. So when I've got like a bit of a dry nose like you get, I just rub that on, and it's you can put it on over makeup as well, and then I get really dry under my eyes. Probably my blooming age, and so I put a little bit under there, but it's really, really lovely product. So yeah, infused with green tea, which is an antioxidant. This is for hydration to dry, thirsty skin without the greasy feel. It's just gorgeous. And then the final product I wanted to talk to you about today is their mask. So whenever you do have the bad breakouts, which we all get from time to time, so like here where I've got like a few bumps appearing, you can see here I've got about 3 little bumps. So what I'll do this evening is I'll just apply a little bit of the mask. It's like a clay mask. I'm just trying to squeeze. I don't want to squeeze it all out. You can see it's a really, really, really thick clay, white. Smells a little bit like the Eve Lom's Rescue Mask, if you've used that, and actually it does the same sort of thing but 10 times better. So it just says this soothing mask provides deep cleaning while helping to refine problem skin, and it says to leave on for 10 minutes and rinse with warm water. So actually sometimes use this if I'm having a breakout in the bath in a morning, so like while I'm just relaxing and I've washed my face with the cleanser. Then I just apply, and you don't have to put it all over your face, so I'll just I'll rub a little bit on this area and have my bath, and then rinse it off after 10 minutes and carry on with the toner and then the day lotion or the night lotion. And it's brilliant. So it says like once a week, but I just use it whenever. It might be that I go a few weeks without it because I don't need it. But yeah, I'll just tie my hair up so you can have a good look. Because those of you who know me as well and who've been watching will know that I've had really bad breakouts that have gone all down the jawline. Like I say, I've had like a lot on my chest as well, and they've all completely gone. So hopefully you can see in this light, but it's just such a transformation. Like, I tend to hide my face behind my hair, and one of the main reasons that I have a fringe because I feel like I want to hide, but my skin is improving so much, and I'm only a few weeks in, so I'm going to use this forever. I'm just so excited. They are on Facebook and Twitter as well, and they have got an amazing website where you can basically, I think Lizelle will do something similar, but you can pay up front and they'll send you like a package of the three-step program that you need, so you're never sort of out of stock. And the website's great. There's loads of information, loads of case studies. So I'll pop a link down here for you to have a look. But if there's anyone at all suffering with bad skin and you've tried everything and you feel despair, I know the feeling, especially with Christmas coming up with all the parties and socialising, you want perfect skin. I can assure you that you will not be disappointed with this. It's amazing. So if you've got any questions, as always, ask me and I will be here to answer your queries. But thank you for watching, and I just wanted to tell you all about this fantastic range.